everyone. My name is Iza Sazanita and I am the instructor for this topic. Now let's start the lesson.
Let's start next topic in digital signal processing. Chapter 2, Discrete Time Linear Time Invariant. Part 2, Solving Difference Equation. At the end of this topic, students will be able to solve difference equation in digital signal processing using classical method and zero input and zero state response. There are two main steps to solve difference equation. Number 1 is solve total solution by determine the homogeneous solution in particular solution. Number 2 is solve the total response by determine the zero input and zero state response. All the process and solve the total response in called as classical method. Firstly, we need to solve the zero input and zero state response to get the total response. Now, let's see further details on step 1, how to solve the total solution. Total solution of difference equation can be obtained by add up the homogeneous solution in particular solution. There are 4 steps to solve the total solution. Step number 1 is, find the homogeneous solution. In this step, set the input xk to 0. Then, find the characteristic roots of the characteristics equation. There are 3 possible homogeneous solution depending on what do you get from the characteristic roots. The characteristics roots can be either distinct real roots or multiple real roots or complex conjugate roots. So, please remember that to find homogeneous solution, firstly you have to find number of characteristics roots and number 2 always check whether the roots either distinct, multiple or conjugate. Step number 2 is find the particular solution. To find particular solution, you have to observe the input pattern x, k, given in the question. Compare the input pattern and select the equation for particular solution. Step number 3. Find the total solution of yt. Firstly, we need to find the initial conditions at time 0 and 1 to solve for a and b. Then utilize the auxiliary conditions for time at -1 and -2 as given in the question. To find the value of a and b, substitute the initial conditions into the equation. So, the solution obtained is known as total solution yk. Next, is solve the total response. Let's see how to solve it. In solving total response, firstly, you have to find solution for zero input response and zero state response. By adding zero input response and zero state response, you will get the total response of the difference equation. Now, let's see step by step how to solve the total response. Step 1. You need to find the zero input solution by find the homogeneous solution. Then, find the initial conditions at time 0 and 1. After that, set input to 0 and consider the auxiliary conditions as given in the question. Finally, substitute all the value of y0 and y1 into the homogeneous solution to solve for a and b. Second step to solve the total response is find the zero state response using classical method. Firstly, you need to find the particular solution. Then, find the initial conditions at time 0 and 1 to solve for a and b. After that, set all the auxiliary conditions to 0. And finally, substitute all the initial conditions value into the particular solution and solve to find a and b. The result obtained is known as zero state response. Finally, at step 3, you need to find the total response. Finally, we can get the total response by add the zero input and zero state response. As a summary, we can solve difference equation in digital signal processing by using total solution and classical methods to get the total response of the system. Thank you for your attention and see you in next topic.